What's going on, everyone? I'm Travis here at UNR Fitness, filming another muscle and hustle class. Today we're going to go ahead and go through another at-home workout requiring no equipment whatsoever. You guys only need your body and a little bit of space. We're coming back. We're going to do another lower body workout. Today we're going to go ahead and pick things up a little bit, make it a little bit more challenging for you, and start to progress some of the exercises that we've been working on thus far. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get right into it. We're going to start with a little dynamic warm-up. We'll go through our main movement patterns, and then we'll end with a nice finisher. It's only about 20 minutes or so, so go ahead and follow along. If you get lost, go ahead and stop the video, pause it, and then catch back up with us. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and start. Feet about shoulder width apart or so. We're going to go ahead and drop down and grab the outside of the foot. So we're grabbing here, and my arms are on the inside. And then I'm just going to drop my hips down, back is flat, chest is up. We're going to just pause here, keep my arms down, big stretch through the hamstrings, and then we're going to drop again. So we're just going to groove this pattern a little bit, opening up those hips, stretching out the hamstrings, checking in with our body, seeing how we feel today. Don't forget to breathe through this. A big exhale as you go into the stretch. Inhale as you drop low. We're going to do one more. Big push up, breathe, and dropping low, big breath. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go back into that squat position. So we're dropping low into it. We'll go arms on the inside of the legs, hands on the outside. We're going to rotate up big, looking at one hand, back down, big rotation, back down, and we'll stand up. Shake it out a little bit. So that's one. We're going to get 5 of these in. So again, nice and easy squat down, controlling it all the way through, pushing those knees out. We're going to rotate up, breathing out, back to center, breathing out, back to center, standing up. Good. So we'll go 3 more. You can go ahead and follow along with me or do them at your own tempo. So going down, big breath. And back up. 2 more. Dropping down. And we'll go last one here. Dropping down. Big rotation. Remember to keep your heels on the ground. So if you can't go this low, that's okay. Just go to wherever you feel comfortable. Doesn't have to be as low. You can work on getting lower as you get a little bit more mobility in the hips. Okay, awesome. So from there, we'll go back into our squat position. We're going to go ahead and walk it out long. So I'm in my push-up position, and we're just going to stretch out the hamstrings. Inchworms, walking back. Let's knock out 5 of these. So again, come into push-up position. I'm solid, pushing into my heels each time. Small steps with the hands till I feel a good stretch in the back of my legs. And then walking it out long again. The last one. And nice and long. We're going to go right into our next one. So from our push-up position, we'll go ahead and bring a leg up. Back leg is nice and straight. Big rotation, looking at the fingertips. Back down to center. And switch. Big rotation, breathing out. Good. We'll go 2 more each side. Nice and long. Big breath. Good stretch. we'll go last one each side. Good, step it up to center. Perfect. So again, as always, starting our workout with a nice little warm up. Doesn't have to take forever. Just a little bit of something to get things warm, your heart rate up, maybe even sweating a little bit. Just basically preparing your body for some more intense exercise or activity. Okay, so first exercise we're gonna go through today, we're gonna revisit our lateral lunge, okay? So we've worked on a backwards lunge, a forward lunge. Today we're gonna go out to the side, okay? So as we're doing this, we're gonna take a step that's roughly just outside of the shoulders, so not too far, right? And then I'm going to shift my weight the direction that I stepped, in this case, my right leg, and I'm gonna shift my butt backwards here, okay? So I don't necessarily wanna go this way with my lunge. I'm thinking about going back into my hip. So side angle, I'm here, and then I'm just shifting my weight into my hip here, and then I'm gonna push myself back to center there. So if I were to go to my left, again, start about hip width apart or so. We're gonna take a big step, dropping back. My lagging leg, or my leg that's stationary, is gonna stay nice and straight. Should get a little bit of a stretch on the inner thigh, and then I'm gonna push back to center, okay? So really simple. A couple things we wanna look at is the ankle, the knee, the hip. We're trying to keep them all in one straight line. So as we step, you can see my ankle, my knee, my hip are all relatively in one straight line, as opposed to having my knee out here, my ankle here, or any variation of that. So just be aware of that. As we start moving, we want to keep that quality technique, keep those joints stacked. That way we're just nice and strong. We're going to limit any opportunity for injury. Okay, so the movement, we're going to go into a big lateral lunge, and then we're going to push and we're going to pause. Okay, so instead of just coming back to center, we're going to work a little single leg stance, a little bit of balance here. If that's a little too challenging, you certainly can just step to center and then step back out. Okay, so I want you to try on your own, just kind of getting a feel for it, maybe 5 to 8 reps or so on that one leg, and then we'll go ahead and switch sides. So we'll just kind of count this as a little bit of a warm up, getting familiar with the movement. Perfect. Good. You shake it out. Awesome. Okay. So what we're going to do for this, we're going to go 3 rounds. I want you to do at least 8 reps on each leg. So complete all 8 on one side, and then switch, do all 8 on the other side. Okay. So you can follow along with me. I'll do the first couple sets with you. So again, big step out, pushing into the hip, and then we're going to come up to tall. Big pause. 1, 2, big push, 3, good, big push, 4, halfway, big push, 5, push out, 6, 2, big push, 7, and 8. Cool. All right, shake it out, switch sides, same thing, stepping out, big push, 2, good, just kind of getting in a rhythm. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, shake it out. So if that was easy for you, 8 reps was easy, let's bump it up. Let's go 10, 12, 15, all the way up to 20 reps. Okay. You can increase that pause a little longer, right? To make it a little bit harder. You could try to increase the speed or kind of going into it, big push, going into it, big push. So a couple different variables that we can adjust to make it a little bit more challenging. On the other side, if it's a little bit too difficult, again, we can, as we push back to center, we just stop and pause and then go back into it, right? So, or you can decrease repetitions. You know, if 3 is hard, do 3. Start right where you're at, and then as you get better, you'll be able to increase, get more from it. Okay, I'm gonna go through it one more time. Again, 8 reps on each side. Follow along with me. I'm gonna start going to my left this time. So again, good, big pause, push, and pause. Good, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last, 8. Good. We're gonna go ahead and right into it. So big push and pause. Sinking in and pause. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Shake it out. I'm going to give you about 1 minute. So this is a good opportunity. If you want to pause it, go ahead and third set. We only did 2. So go ahead and pause it. Get your last set in. This last set, I'm going to challenge you. I want you to get as many as you can, up to 20 reps. Okay? So if you get to 15, you can go 5 more. Do it. Pause it, grab some water, and then come on back. All right, guys, so you guys should have finished your third and final set of your lateral lunges if you're still watching. Next thing we're gonna go through is 2 movements in 1, okay? So we've been working on both our squats and our reverse lunges, and we're just gonna go ahead and put them together, make things a little bit more challenging for you, okay? So our squats are gonna be normal. Again, feet are roughly shoulder width apart, somewhere comfortable, right? So we're gonna start with 1 squat, all the way down, all the way up. Then we're gonna transition our weight onto one side, big reverse lunge, and then we'll switch it, reverse lunge. We're back into our squat position, into the next rep. And then it'll be lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge, okay? So just those 2 movements, back and forth, squat, lunge, lunge. That's gonna be the rhythm that we're working in, okay? So we're gonna start, just a little warm up so you can follow along. We're gonna do 5 reps. So 1 rep will be 1 squat, 1 lunge each leg, okay? So getting yourself set. Squat, lunge, lunge, good. Kind of make you think a little bit, getting into a nice rhythm. There's 3, good. 4, last one, good. And 5, perfect, shake it out. So I went a little fast on that one. I want to try to really push things a little bit. You can certainly slow it down if you need to, okay? If you're getting a little lost, technique is compromised, your balance is off, slow it down, okay? Take it 1 movement at a time, okay? So this next one, I'll go ahead and go a little slower. So big squat, lunge, gather yourself, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge. Lunge, lunge, good. 3, 2 more. Squat, lunge, lunge, We'll go last one, big squat and lunge. Okay, last lunge, lunge. Good, check it out. Awesome, guys. So a couple deep breaths. We're gonna go through it one more time. Shaking it out. So I'll do it one more time with you. I'm gonna go 5 more rounds. Then I'm gonna have you pause it, and you're gonna do one set on your own. Those set on your own, I want you to do as many reps as you possibly can do in 1 minute. So you can set a timer, count in your head if you want, watch the clock. This time again, I'm gonna go through it with you. So we'll go squat, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge, squat, lunge, lunge. We'll go last one, big squat, lunge, lunge. Good. All right, so now that you got the rhythm down, I'm gonna have you pause this, put a timer for 1 minute, and you're gonna do as many as you possibly can in that 1 minute time. Ready, go. All right, if you're back with us, you should have had 1 minute worth of squatting and lunging. See how many reps you can possibly get. The goal next time you do it, is just do a little bit more. Maybe 1 rep more, 2 rep more. Trying to increase that. We're almost there today, okay? Next one, we're gonna do a broad jump. So I'm gonna jump across the screen. So when I'm doing this, I'm doing a little bit of a counter movement, getting back into my hips, arms are behind me, and then I'm gonna swing through as I jump. I wanna jump nice and soft, absorb that impact. And then once I'm in that position, I'm gonna drop down into bear stance. We've worked on that as well. And we're gonna do a little backward crawl. Back into my position here, back into it. I'm gonna go through 5 of them just to give you an idea of what it is I'm talking about, okay? So a little counter movement, doesn't have to be a long jump, big jump. I'm gonna drop down, and then I'm going into bear stance, crawl, back into my starting position. Big jump, drop it down. Perfect, there's 2. Big jump, drop it down. 3. 4. 1 more. And rest. All right, a couple deep breaths. I should have gotten your heart rate up pretty good. Couple deep breaths for me. And we're gonna go right back into it. 2 more rounds. All right, getting set. Big jump. Dropping it down. Small steps. 2. 3. 4. 1 more. And 5. Good. Catch your breath. Walk it out. One more. All right, here we go. Couple deep breaths. Last one of these. Follow along with me. One jump, bear claw it back. We're gonna do that 5 times. All right, getting yourself set. A little counter movement. Big jump, drop it down. 1. 2. 3. 2 more. Good, last one. And rest. All right, 1 minute, grab some water. All right, we're almost there. Okay, so last thing we're gonna do, little finisher, just finish those legs off. We're gonna go regular squats. We have 20 repetitions. We're going nice controlled with it, quality form as always, but today we're gonna go a little faster. So we're going knocking out 20 in a row as fast as you can. On that last rep, we're gonna do a hold as long as you can. So you're staying in squat position, holding that position as long as you possibly can. Let those thighs burn, work through it. Here we go, I'm gonna do the first one with you. 20 reps, I'll give you the side. 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and hold. Breathe through it. Big hold. As long as you can. So you can get 30 seconds. Good, doing well, guys. Almost there. All right. That's all I got. That's all I got. Good work if you keep holding. If you're still holding, good job. Keep it going. Shake it out. I'm going to challenge you guys. That's all I got today. I'm tired. But if you still feel good, let's do one more round. If that still is easy, do 2 more rounds. Do 3, do 5. As many as you want to do. Okay? So 20 squats, 30-second hold maybe. I'm tired. So if I'm tired, I know you got a good workout. All right, that's all I have for you for today. Thanks for joining me. Again, I'm Travis with UNR Fitness, Nevada Strong. I'll see you guys next time.